So, what is the main feature of Team Fortress 2? Customizable loadouts. Well, each character has their own stats and whatnot. Those can easily be changed or manipulated to be even better with the right loadout choice, especially if you use a pain train, because that is just, it has pain in its name. It's gotta be. It's amazing. So today I will show you my shitty loadouts. And the whole rule for this is that I'm going to show you the current loadout that I use and the loadout that I used to use. So, let's get this started, shall we? My scout loadout has never really changed too much over the years. Yes, sometimes I use the Sandman, sometimes I use the Force Nature, you know, those fancy guns. But usually, you know, the candy cane and the scattergun were just, you know, there in my main loadout constantly. I didn't really take them off too much. I really liked them. Candy cane gives you back health. Really cool. Really good. Really cool. I used to use the milk with it, like all the time. I never took the milk off for anything. But Criticola, I lately started really liking the Criticola, so I started to use that a lot now. It pretty much became my main secondary for the scout now. For the soldier, pretty much run the old tank buster set. You know, anyone of you remembers, you know, those sets? Anyone was around when those were a thing? No? Only me? Cool. Okay, so I really like that. It's really good actually. The black box, you know, got nerfed a bit, and it kind of not really. It's still very amazing. And this set basically makes you invincible, so it's really fun to use. I really like it, and when I kill someone, it leaves like this nice little grave. It looks pretty. Anyway, what I used to use on the soldier was pretty much a standard soldier loadout. You know, rocket launcher with some gun modes and the market garden, fancy stuff. Sometimes, you know, escape plan, but mainly, you know, the market garden was a thing, because, you know, market gardening is fun, soldier is fun, case closed. So for pyro, I pretty much always ran the detonator and power jack, because they're amazing guns, allowing you for even more mobility as a pyro. And what more do you want as a pyro than tons of abilities to get behind people and just backburn them, especially since they added a festive backburner, which looks like freaking Rudolph the backburner, everybody. How can you not use that? It's so pretty. I can't imagine playing Pyro nowadays without using that. Where my old Pyro loadout was basically standard, you know, the Greaser was always the standard flamethrower, since it allowed you to, you know, do those quick switches and get free crits or mini crits whenever you want, or just, you know, fire someone a bit, switch to your extinguisher, and, you know, face stab him, which, you know, nowadays doesn't really happen anymore, because, you know, they changed that to a bag stabbing gun, which, you know, you got the bag burner for that already, so it's not as cool. It's not as cool as it used to be. But, you know, power jack, you know, that gave the power jack, you know, it's time to shine. People realized, hey, there's a thing called a power jack. Probably use it. Anyway, with standard, you know, you blast them, you switch to your reserve, shoot them, then mini crits, or just shoot them to death. Standard. What more do I need to say? Is standard loadout. So my demo man is pretty much standard. I mean, yeah, I have the launcher node on, but that, I really, you know, I'm just using it right now because I really want Valve to finally fix it, and once they fix it, I know how to use the launcher node still, so, you know, I can have fun with the new and buffed launcher node, which I do hope they'll do, because they destroyed what the launcher node used to be. Yeah, it's not as good anymore. Now using it is, yeah, kind of redundant, but still, I'm just waiting for that to happen. When they change it, and now I'll be all good. So with the old demo man, well, demo night, really, I used the demo night like a lot back then. Like when the Tide Turner came out, I really was into demo night, because who wasn't? Like, You go on the server, there are like 5 demo knights just rushing around at each other, doing the loop-de-loops. It was crazy. I'm telling you, it was crazy. And back then, you know, the Tide Turner, you could have your main weapon together with like any sort of melee and get your charge back right back. And it used to be better. Now it has some good sides to it. It changed it a bit. I'm using the launch note here as well because, you know, I explained in the last video why I really want to use it on demo night. Because, you know, if there's a building in your way, what are you gonna do? You can't put stickies down to take care of it. So, and rushing it, of course, won't do anything. Like, yeah, you just go and destroy the building quickly. And then rush at the engineer, have fun with that, you know. It basically takes care of stuff in your way. And it as well, you know, together with the theme of being fast. So that's why I use it. I had fun with that. But plus back then was, you know, the good old launch note too. So yeah. Ah, the heavy weapons guy. Who doesn't love this giant man with his gloves and his miniguns and sandwiches? He's cool and fun and everyone loves him. No one says he's a noob class. Anyway, I really love the Tommy Slaw. Not only because I have a golden one. Just calm down here. I just really love the gun. It's really good. It has multiple uses and it's a silent killer basically. So why would you not want to use it? I used the sandwich glove combo, which I explained before, because it's fun to do. And why would you not want to do it? Heavy's a fun class if you give it a chance, man. With my old load, I pretty much ran a standard heavy, you know, minigun, sandwich, running gloves. But that's really more, you know. I started using this loadout because I played MVM like a lot, and that's the loadout I had in MVM all the time. Because if you went there with a Tommy Slaw, they're just gonna be like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, insta kick. You know, nowadays they won't do that anymore. But back then, when Two Cities was, you know, just starting to be a thing, that was very much happening a lot. Anyway, Tommy Slaw, always loved it. Change it to that. Good use to the minigun. Then I got a golden Tommy Slaw so I could use that in MVM too. So yeah, here's my loadouts for the heavy weapons guys, fun guys, sandwiches. The engineer is a pretty simple class. There isn't much to do there, really, is there? You go, build buildings, get points for set to build buildings, shoot for you. You just relax in your relaxation taunt. Like, even Valve knows that since they added that relaxation taunt, that engineer just has to place down buildings and do nothing. But hey, how to make engineer more interesting? Give him a window maker. I don't know why I always call it that. It's fun. But the Widowmaker is just amazing because you can just walk around and just keep shooting like a heavy and constantly get ammo. Like, heavy is the easiest target too because he's like so big. It's really fun to use, especially when we have like, you know, a medic critsing you like that. Then it's just the best. Then you just wreck the whole enemy team because you never run out of ammo. It's a shotgun, so it has good range. Good damage, especially with a crit screen up your ass. And it's just really fun to use. And Jag, you know, Jag is pretty much an amazing wrench if you want to just get your buildings down really fast. And since you're aggressive with this loadout anyway, you don't need to babysit your buildings either. So, my old loadout, pretty much, you know, standard rescue ranger, repair shit, wrangler, aim at stuff, and, you know, Jag. Pretty self-explanatory loadout. This is the I depend on my sentry gun to get all my kills for me loadout, and sometimes I heal stuff. This is basically what this loadout is for, and it's pretty much the most useful. Yeah, the most useful one you could use for MVM as well. So, you know, if you want to start MVM as engineer, just learn the spots and use that loadout. It's pretty good. I've been using it for a very long time. Let's get the next person already, shall we? The medic was never really a class I played too much. I mean, it's understandable. I already explained, as a medic you stand behind people and heal them, and most of the time they aren't even grateful and let you die a lot, unless, you know, you team up with a friend of yours, which can result in fun stuff. But how often do I pocket my friend? I constantly go to a somewhere, hey Norman, let's make a TF2 video. He's like, alright, let's make a TF2 video. And then I'm like, okay, so you pocket me this whole game, and I do the fun stuff. That's basically how it looks like. So playing medic was never really too much fun for me. But I do use a kinda, yeah, not kinda. I use a combat medic. That's what it was. A combat medic type loadout where I have the Uber saw to get the Uber from my enemies, as well as the Blutsauger to it's the best combat needle gun there is. Like, it's amazing. And normal Uber gun, to just protect myself from anything that might come at me. The only real difference from this loadout and my old one is that I used the quick fix before. Ooh.
The Sniper Man. Yet another class I don't like to play. I don't know, I just really don't like, his playstyle. And the fact that he's a very fragile character. Like, he has 125 health. Like, most things can just kill him if he's not, looking out for all that stuff and killing stuff before it kills him. I don't know. Too fragile for me. I prefer playing other classes. But if I have to play him, I'm gonna go with the Huntsman. Because, with the Huntsman, I don't really need to aim nor anything. And I can get easy 360 damages all around. Cozy Camper. Together with it to, get some health back when I'm, playing aggressively. So that's, I like this loadout. And when we're talking about my old loadout, I kind of played Sniper back then because, back then I needed to check out all the classes, so I had a different loadout for the classes and tried everything out. Sniper, I played him sometimes, never really liked the guy too much. But yeah, I used the Sniper rifle, the Girardi and Bushwhacker combo before the Bushwhacker was nerfed, where you get damage from every source. Before you only took, 20% damage from fire, but now you didn't need to change that because Bushwhacker was just way too good. But yeah, that's for a Sniper rifle. Man, guy. Australian dude.
The Spy Gentleman. My most played class? I don't know, like, even though I stopped playing Spy for like half a year and played with Soldier and others and stuff, he was still on top. Like, I played Spy so much when I just started this game. I just loved the guy. I liked playing him, and he just never went away from being my top played guy. It's so weird. But yeah, when it's about the loadout I currently use, it has to be with the new Dead Ringer. Dead Ringer now is, more fair, so I don't feel as bad for using it against players. Because back then it was just, get out of jail free card, broken ass watch. But now, you can actually die with it. And the fact that you have some fire resistance and some speed boost, adds to it kinda. It makes it more fun to use. I'm going with the convenience kunai because, you just steal the enemy's health when you need it, so it's like you have a pocket medic at all times. And, Diamondback to have all of those crits stored and just go out in a crit barrage if you need to, kill someone. When it's about the old Spy load that I used the normal Invis Watch. I always liked using that, especially after the L'Étranger came out, because not when it came out, but when it got buffed. Because before the L'Étranger wasn't even that good to begin with. It was only good with the Saharan Spy set, because you could actually gain your cloak back for the Dead Ringer that way, so you could never die. As I said, you out of jail free card. But they changed it so you get 40% more cloak time or something like that. So I basically felt like with the normal Inviswatch, I had a cloak and dagger on me the whole time. So, and I could get my cloak back by just going over some ammo or some drop weapons. That was really fun to use because of that. And obviously Spycicle to go against the pyros just randomly spy checking dumb areas and making ice statues, because who doesn't like that? I like that very much. Oh, and the red tape recorder was broken before. Yeah. Those were the good times.